If you have the desire to plant a garden but no sunny space to do so, you will be thrilled with our next section. The community garden is taking shape and there are plots available to everyone who has a desire and a little time. We stopped by the garden patch to talk with Candace Williams about this wonderful project.
I'd love to welcome everybody to the new Fayetteville Community Garden, which has been a work in progress for about 4 years now. Little did we know when we started it would take that long to put a tomato plant in the ground. We have right now 40 gardeners signed up, and the phones just keep ringing with more wanting to come. Our only limitation is how fast Parks and Recreation can build all of our beds, and they have been wonderful to work with us. They are doing this for free, which is wonderful because this is a community that literally, this garden is being built by community. Every single penny has been donated to the garden, and we do have one of the most beautiful gardens that you could ever imagine. We have it designed by Jeff Blake, who is one of the foremost young architects in the country, and many people ask, what is a community garden? And the simple definition is any piece of land that is gardened by a group of people. And with the Fayetteville Community Garden, that is really what is happening here. An article that had been written in the Fayetteville Observer about the plight and the poverty of Old Wilmington Road, and in just reading those newspaper articles, 2 words jumped out at me: vacant lots. And I had lived in Boston many years ago, and we had done something very similar where there were vacant lots, and we had absolutely transformed the city of Boston in the South End by taking one vacant lot after another and putting community gardens there. So when I read the article in the Fayetteville Observer, I thought, wow, we have a solution right here. And unbeknownst to me, there was another project brewing at the same time through the Fayetteville Public Housing Authority. And that was the wonderful Hope 6 grant that has been awarded to our fair city. It's much more than just growing plants and vegetables and flowers. It's about building community, and already we are seeing such an amazing interest from the community with gardeners coming from all around the city, not just in the Old Wilmington Road area as we had originally thought would happen. In fact, we even have people coming from Stedman and Clinton and and Laurinburg and Lumberton to see our garden because they've heard about it and they want to do the same thing in their communities. So it really has been so exciting. As I mentioned, we do have about 40 gardeners that have signed up, and we anticipate probably 50 by the time we open in 2 weeks. In fact, the demand has been so great, we're not even sure. We're trying to at least get the 40 that we have today, but we're telling everybody from this point forth that we'll have to give them their beds as we're able to build them, so they will probably come along a little bit later. We had a work day out here on Saturday, and we, Parks and Rec had thought, oh, well, we probably will have about 10 people that will show up. Well, we had 45 to show up. In fact, they couldn't keep up with just letting all the gardeners handle the gravel. We're presently putting in the walkways right now, and we had little tots with their own little wheelbarrows right on up to all of the others that with the adults, and we're all out here raking and shoveling and getting things together, and the enthusiasm is so exciting. For right now, it's really just about getting anybody and everybody that wants to be involved in whatever way they want. There's something for everybody in a garden. That's what's so exciting. For those that are interested in having a plot, and as I said, we will just keep building, so just keep coming. The gardens are 20 by 20 feet. So that's a very ample size for, a large family to be able to feed themselves adequately. Some gardeners are sharing a plot. Some organizations have one, and so all of their memberships or even churches, like in our neighborhood here, they have a plot. And so all of the gardeners in the church that are interested, they'll all be doing something. Some will be the pickers, some will be the waterers, some will be the planters. That's a fun part. And as I said, it's really much more than just the growing, it's the relationships that come. In addition, the garden is an organic garden, so there will be no chemicals or herbicides or pesticides that are synthetic, or it must be a natural organic garden, because we'll have children and elderly and all different types of people, and we want to keep a very healthy environment and a very safe environment. The water, we are so grateful to PWC, because we wouldn't have a garden if it had not been for their generosity in allowing us to have the hookup to the city water, and they donated the meters as well. And so all of the gardeners will share in the cost of the water. The plots are $25 for the rental for the entire year. As I said, we will share the cost of the water for this first year, and the soil has been composted. Parks and Rec has done a wonderful job in saving all of our leaf litter from our fall cleanups and spring cleanups, and they have mountains of all of that they're putting in our beds, and so we're going to be getting in and tilling that fairly quickly. So that's what we're counting on you signing up. You can contact the Sand Hills Area Land Trust to sign up for a garden plot. As I said, we have a very long growing season here, so if you don't get in with the first little group by the end of May, we will continue to build, and there'll be a second planting in the middle of the summer for all of those wonderful fall and winter crops. I can taste the collard greens right now, so all of those wonderful things will be the bounty of your labors if you just stick with it, and if you do have an interest, we would love to hear from you.